Rated M for mature.
Sniper Elite 4 has snuck out of nowhere and arrived on Nintendo Switch. Here's 5 features that make it an experience like no other on the platform. Hello there, welcome to the secret laboratory of rebellion, where our engineers work tirelessly to conjure up entire worlds from pixels and lines of code and that. Look, I'm just the voiceover. I don't work in the secret laboratory. The point is, Sniper Elite 4, in all its massive sandbox massiveness, has somehow been transported onto the Nintendo Switch, and it's available right now. But what does that mean exactly? What new features does it bring to Karl Fairburne's already bursting arsenal? And is there still multiplayer, and are the levels still enormous? And yes, there are definitely questions to be answered then. So in this video we'll do exactly that by listing 5 features that make it a very literal killer app on its latest platform home. Before we get into it, this is the bit where I remind you that if you hit that subscribe button, you get new videos from us every week, followed by the bit where I thank everyone who's already done so. Every new sub means a lot to us. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't get gushy. Let's get to it.
Damn right.
Now, stop me if I'm going too fast here, but Sniper Elite 4 is a game about being an elite sniper. That means you're going to be doing a lot of shooting, and on Switch, that means making use of the gyroscopic motion control to line up your shots just right. The detailed ballistics model, the wind speed compensation and bullet drop on higher difficulty levels, all that stuff makes Sniper Elite such an authentic sniping sim, and that's all still in there. But with the Switch's gyroscope, you're now harnessing that powerful sim in a new way, testing those fine motor skills to tilt the crosshair right onto a Nazi bonce. There's also Pro Controller support if you want a different style of granular control over that behemoth of a ballistics model, so you're covered whatever your preference really. One of the most enjoyable things about Sniper Elite is the chance to take it on in co-op or see how your skills match up online. It just wouldn't be Sniper Elite without it, and Switch's local wireless multiplayer functionality makes sure both co-op and competitive are intact as it makes the jump to the platform. You can take on the campaign in its entirety together in wireless local co-op. I'd advise finding a cozy nook somewhere to settle in before you do, and it's truly one of gaming's great joys, tagging Hitler's cronies and coordinating your shots like that bit in All Gillied Up. There's also Overwatch mode, where one of you acts as a spotter from on high, while another goes in as a saboteur, and, well, they sabotage things like a saboteur does. And a survival mode where you really don't want to be that player who runs off miles away and then gets downed, because this is tense, wave-based stuff. If co-op's feeling a bit too happy-clappy for your current mood, head to competitive, where 4 of you can test your friendships in wireless multiplayer, or head online to take on 8-player matches. Also on the menu for Switch players is full HD rumble support, giving you a new level of haptic feedback as you stalk war-torn Italy, evading the gaze of Norman Nazi and popping off precise headshots from several postcodes away. HD Rumble uses a linear actuator to create an incredibly detailed haptic sensation. Normal rumble is created by a little motor with an off-center weight, and it's basically either vibrating or not. You can modulate the speed of the rumble or feather it to create different rumble effects, but that's about it. The linear actuator in the engine room of the Switch's HD Rumble, however, has a much bigger bag of tricks. It can be programmed to vibrate much more precisely at a wide range of amplitudes and frequencies, creating audio effects as well as a heightened touch sensation. Anyway, deep in Rebellion's secret lab, as I mentioned earlier, our developers made sure to use HD Rumble to its max potential in Sniper Elite 4, including some neat tricks you might not feel elsewhere in the game library. This 4th game really expands the levels of the Sniper Elite series, pushing back the constraints way off into the horizon and turning each mission into a true sandbox with multiple routes and plenty of room for experimentation with those sticky grenades and mines. And for pulling off massive long shots, of course. Those enormous spaces are transported verbatim to Switch, so you can take on vast vistas like the Reggiolino Viaduct, inch your way through the maze of the Alagra Fortress, or just enjoy the sea air at Bitanti Village. All of it in just the same way as if you were playing on PC, PS4 or Xbox One. If there's one image that lets you know you're playing a Sniper Elite game in an instant, it's the sight of a bullet absolutely ripping through the air and then making a real mess of an anatomical dummy in a Nazi uniform. The Killcam is iconic, and fans of fastidiously detailed bullet-based destruction will be pleased to hear that it makes it to Switch with just as much gruesome detail. The Killcam shows you exactly which organs you punctured, where the bones have been shattered along the bullet's path, and even the effect of explosive damage when you set off a big bang, either using mines, grenades, or just a well-placed bullet to a gas tank. Lovingly ported to Switch for your enjoyment on the go. Just maybe don't do the Killcam stuff on a crowded train if you don't want funny looks. There we are then, 5 killer features on Nintendo Switch that you might not have known about before. Remember to subscribe to us here at Rebellion for new videos every week, and leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you watched. We'll be back with more Sniper Elite content before you know it. Until next time, happy hunting.